Hey everybody, so today I have another review for you of the Sonia Kashuk products. Today I'm going to be reviewing 3 of her palettes of eyeshadows. And so we'll just get started right into it. I have all the prices and everything. Again, these are a product that was made for Target. So Target is the only seller that I know of that has the Sonia Kashuk lines, and you can get those online and in stores. I picked all of these up in the store though. So the first palette I have is just the Duo. And it's the, here we go. This is what the packaging looks like. White packaging, and I think this is part of the core line, I want to say. I think it matches up with the eyeshadows, or the brushes, but don't quote me on that. So this is Diamond Life Eyeshadow Duo, and the number is 20, Diamond Life 20. And let's see, the price of this was $7.29. And this one came with a nice taupe, matte taupe, and more of a champagne, I'd say this is really glittery. Yeah. But nice, fun colors. And then the taupe one, more of a gray taupe. Now I really like this. This was the first palette that I picked up from her, and I really liked this a lot. I was looking for a nice taupe shade, and this one is just perfect for my skin color. It doesn't drown me out or make me look pale or anything, just a nice light taupe color. And what I've been doing is I've been putting the shimmer shade, a champagne shimmer shade, all over my lid, and then using the taupe color to kind of blend out in the crease, and it just makes a really great eye look if you're in a bit of a hurry to get to work or wherever you're going. This is a great palette to have because it's got both shades in it that you need, and you just kind of sweep them on and go on your way. So that was the first one, and that again was the Diamond Life 20 for $7.29. The next palette that I have, I picked up, actually I'll do these right in order. This is the second palette that I picked up, and this is the Sweet Nothings 16 palette. Yep, Sweet Nothings, and this contains 6 shadows and an eyeshadow base, and this was for $9.99. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my sheet here, my little cheat sheet. And this again was in the white packaging. It's got the label on the back, just like the other one, and these have not a magnetic, but a nice secure closure. You can hear it snap in. It's got a little mirror on top. I didn't take the sticker off yet. I don't really use it, so let's just get going on that one. So the eyeshadow base is right here, and it's just a flesh toned eyeshadow base, and then you have all of your colors. So these colors don't have separate names or anything. I kind of wish they did, just so if I wanted to buy, you know, a duo of certain colors or a single shadow, I would know what to call them, but I'm not sure anyways if they do sell these separate or if it's just for the palette specifically. So it came with 3 of those shimmer shades, and then 3 matte shades, and then your eyeshadow base. So the shimmer shades are all more in the neutral type of family. This one isn't showing up too well, but it is more of a taupe shimmer. This one's more of a pink, light pink coral, and then this one is more of a brown type of taupe shade. I'll kind of swatch one of these for you. And these are just great, even for a little bit of a highlight color, but I've been mostly putting them all over my lid. And then the 3 matte shades that you have 2 versions of like a skin color. This one's more of a peach, this one's more of a pink. And then you have a stark white. And I like the white. It's not flaky. Actually, that one is a bit shimmery, now that I think about it. But the white one, it isn't. Usually white shades tend to be really flaky, and these ones aren't at all. This one was beautiful. I'll swatch one on my hand for you, but it's not flaky. It comes out really nice and crisp, and I've been putting that in my inner corner right here. And these are really great. They blend out really easily, and they just look beautiful on the lid. If you just want some, like a light neutral eyeshadow look and you don't want to use a lot of products, this one's great. I usually pick one of the shimmer to put on my entire lid, and then one of the neutrals, matte colors to kind of put in the inner corner and then under the brows. So they just tend to look really nice. And the last palette I had is actually a recommendation from Michelle1218. And I saw one of her videos and she was talking about how they had a really great neutral type of shades, but they were all matte. So I've been looking for a lot of matte shades. I like the mattes a little bit more if I'm doing more of a neutral look, so I wanted to pick up a palette where I didn't have to switch in and out of different palettes. It was just all in one. So this one is the Eyes on Neutral O2 palette. This is the instructional eye palette for $19.99. Now it says instructional, but this didn't come with any instructions. Not that I would use them, but just that's what it said in the name, so I was kind of confused. And I know on Michelle's palette, she had like a little pull-out tab on the side. Mine doesn't have that, and it doesn't have it on the back either. Here's the back. You know, it just says the name, the ingredients, like all of her other ones. But yeah, it didn't come with any instructions or anything like that, and I thought maybe this part would kind of snap up, but it doesn't. That's, you know, glued in there, so I'm not really sure where the instructional part of this would be, so it's kind of misleading if you were looking for the instructions to do your eyeshadows. If you were looking for that aspect of the palette, mine didn't have that, and I'm not sure if maybe this was just a fluke or if they're redesigning the palette to where there aren't any instructions included anymore. I have no idea, but I know that hers had the instructions, but mine does not. So I'm not really sure about that. But this one came in a black packaging, same type of closure, snaps. You can hear it snapping. And then the inside, there is no mirror, but it does have that nice big window to see your colors, which I do appreciate so I can see what I'm buying. But it came with all matte shades, and I was really excited about this. Been looking for a long time for just all mattes. I was going to pick up the Wet n Wild palette that was a recommendation from another video, but I couldn't find it. So this was a good alternative, and for $20 I'll use it every day. I've been using it quite a bit lately. So it kind of varies. It goes from light to darkest, obviously, and you get a lot of great nice, I wouldn't say stark white like the other palette. This is more of I don't know, maybe more of like a cream color. And then you have your two skin tones, and then it moves on to a peach, some peach shades here, more of a taupey brown, and then you get your chocolates. This one's more of a red chocolate, and then you get, you know, your dark chocolate. And then down here you have your dark shades, which I've been using in the crease to kind of smoke out. I've been using the gray a lot more than the black. I'm not a big fan of black shades. I think it just, personally, I think I'm too pale to kind of pull off a really dark eyeshadow. But I like that they included a gray, because that kind of works as my black shadow, I would say, because I've been using that to kind of buff out the outside and make a nice smoked out eye for down, you know, when I go out downtown or anything like that. But I do like that. I did try the black as more of like I used it a couple times as like an eyeliner and kind of blended it, smudged it out a bit. But for a smoked look, I just tend to gravitate more towards a gray. So I really appreciate that they included a gray in this palette for people like me who aren't particular in using black shades. But I like the array of colors in here. I like that it matches a lot of different skin tones. Like if you just wanted a nice neutral look, you can use skin tone shades more that are closer to your skin tone and kind of do a nice neutral look to where it looks, you know, not that you're wearing makeup, but it just makes you look a little more enhanced. I really like that aspect. But then you have the darker shades or the lighter shades if you want to kind of do a more standout or bold look. So out of all of the palettes, out of the 3 palettes that I have picked up, this one's probably my favorite. I can do a lot more looks with it, and if I'm traveling, this is really secure enough to where I'm not worried about it throwing in my makeup bag or anything of that aspect. So this was a great buy. I'm glad that I found that recommendation from Michelle, and I've been getting a lot of use out of this, so I'm really happy with that. So those were the 3 eye palettes that I used and that I've picked up. So I hope this is really helpful, and like I said, I hope that you can find these in Target. I'm not sure about the instructional eye palette, but I know that they still have, you know, just the matte shades to pick up, and again, that was the Eyes on Neutral. So I hope this was helpful to everybody, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. So I will talk to you soon. Bye!